Welcome back to the Bluffton News. Joining us now is Lieutenant Joe Babkiewicz of the Bluffton Police Department. Now, you've got some really important information for us today, don't you?
Yes, we do, for the safety of the children.
Absolutely. With Halloween on the horizon, it's a fun holiday, but unfortunately, over the years, there are some dangers associated with the holiday. What is some advice you can give to parents to make sure their children stay safe?
Some of the biggest advice we could advise to some of the parents of these children is make sure that they're going in groups and not out by themselves. This way here they can all stay together and have a good time. Also, as they go out in groups, they should at least have one or two adults with them to try to look after the children and make sure that they're safe. We also believe that wearing reflective gear, whether it be some kind of reflective tape on the costumes or a flashlight to carry so that vehicles can see them as they're walking along the side of the road or on the sidewalk, because a lot of their costumes are always dark. It's always good to have some kind of reflective gear so that they can see them.
Now, over the years, I know there's always been concern about the actual candy that's given to children. We've heard a lot of horror stories. How can parents protect against that?
The best advice I can give parents is to make sure that their kids are not eating candy until they get home. A lot of times when kids will see their favorite type of candy that they get, they'll want to eat it right away. I know I have children myself, and they tend to try to do that. The best thing is to wait until they get home, look over all the candy, make sure none of the packages are opened or anything like that, and then they could have their children eat as much candy as they want.
How about homemade items? What is your take on that?
I usually throw away all homemade items unless it's from somebody who you really trust, whether it's a friend of a friend or a neighbor who you really trust. If it's from somebody you don't really know, I think the best bet is to throw it away because you don't know what it's made of or what could be inside of it. If your kids have allergies or anything like that, you don't know what kind of ingredients are inside those homemade items.
And that's actually a good tip for people giving out candy, because I know a lot of good intention and love goes into those homemade treats. But at the end of the day, if you know that they're mostly going to end up in the garbage, just run into Walgreens or CVS and picking up a bag of candy is probably your best route.
That's usually the best route. Just pick up some candy over at Walgreens or some other store and hand it out. You know, the ones that are already packaged, so parents don't have to worry about anything like that.
Now, real quick, any words of wisdom for the kids that are out trick-or-treating?
With the kids, I'd say try to stick together. I know it's very easy to get excited to go from one house to the next, and what happens a lot is the kids will run from one house to the next and they spread out, and it's very difficult to keep track of them. A lot of the houses will be open for a good portion of the night. Their best bet is to stay together, walk together, and have a good time.
Terrific. Well, this is such important advice because we do want Halloween to be a fun experience for everyone. Joe, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.